In specificity, let's talk about the recent drug bust. We've seen drug busts in this country. Government after government. Mrs. Sirleaf, when she was president, we saw a $500 million drug bust, the largest in the history of the country. $500 million cocaine stuffed in plastic barrels, thanks to the cooperation of our American counterparts. $500 million worth of drugs was seized. Yeah, those drugs were seized and destroyed. We witnessed it. The Americans were very pleased. We saw that. We also saw where a driver in President Sirleaf's convoy was arrested with drugs in the president's convoy. They arrested him. We saw that. You know, we saw a reform of the drug laws. We saw that. And most of these drugs, these cocaine especially, these drugs are not meant for Liberian market. We can't afford them. We're too damn poor. Do you seriously think the 90 million drugs are meant for the country? No. We are a transit hub. Those drugs come from one country, oftentimes Latin America, South America, Colombia or Mexico or one of those countries, and they transit it through here onward to Europe. Yes, they have a European market, European consumers. We're too damn poor to afford cocaine. Now, kush, that can come from Sierra Leone, the one we can take. Now, I say I'm part of that shit. Those are you who can take it. But that's what the point I'm trying to make is that we've seen drug busts in this country. And let's go to CDC time. There were several drug busts. One of which, particularly, was $100 million drug bust. We saw that. And what happened? There were 9 individuals that were captured on a vessel. They were seized, they were arrested. They were taken to court, again with the aid of our American counterparts. On them, they had $250,000 US on their persons. Physically, they had that cash. They had gone to purchase the drug in a container that they had shipped in a local business's shipment. They went to buy the container, specific containers that they wanted to buy, and they were tipped. The government was tipped they were tipped off, and they came and they apprehended them and they confiscated the money with them. They call it FOC, $250,000 US. But mind you, I see you Liberians trying, especially Seditians. You know, the hypocrisy in a damn country is too damn it's too damn nauseating. It's so vexing. It makes me so apoplectic. I can get so damn vexed. My blood can boil when I see people who facilitated and who let nine arrested drug smugglers go free because the $250,000 that they arrested with them and they took them to court, and then they just Blamo Dixon. You all remember. Some of you got brains like mosquitoes. You don't remember, but I have a brain of an elephant, so I do not forget. Especially events as consequential as those events. I do not forget. I retain them. They took those Salama swines to court. And the government said that these people trafficked in this drug, $100 million worth of cocaine, 5 times the volume and value of the $19 million drugs we are talking about today. They took them to court during Jawia time. Judge Blamo Dixon asked, where is the damn money, the FOC? You had $250,000 US that you arrested with these individuals. Where is the damn money? You talking about drop in it? Drop in it? Seriously? CDC people now, y'all think now, y'all get. Y'all can tell the moral high ground. Y'all got moral authority, moral rectitude, as the LU boys can say it, to talk about drugs business. Y'all better close your damn mouth when they talk about drug business. They went to court. They said, where is the FOC, the fruit of crime? The $250,000 that was arrested on these individuals, where is the money? Musa Dean, then Minister of Justice. Do you all remember what he said? I will stop and ask you, not a rhetorical question, a question that invokes a direct response. Fellow Liberians, the nearly 2,000 of you watching me live, what did the government say in that case? What happened to the $250,000 US? Those 9 drug smugglers were set free and left this country. Because of what? Why? They were set free, and you know why I'm talking? This is not partisan thing. You think I'm here to defend UP? You think I get time for that nonsense? I'm not here to defend anybody. I'm not here to defend anybody. I'm not here to defend Unity Party. I'm not in that business of defending no more. I'm not in that business of talking for people anymore. No, I'm not. I'm speaking as a Liberian citizen who witnessed things that happened here. What happened to the damn $250,000 US? Why did those 9 drug smugglers, why were they set free? They were set free because the Ministry of Justice under Musa Dean could not produce the $250,000 in court. Where is the damn money, Musa Dean? Musa Dean said the government used the money for security operations. Security what? Today you can open your damn mouths and be talking about drugs business when y'all took drug dealer money, y'all use it. Who know what they did with the drug dealer money? They took $250,000 US that they arrested with the drug dealers and ate the damn money and took the drug dealers to court without the damn money. When the judge Blanco Dixon asked them, where is the money you arrested with the drug smugglers? Musa Dean said the money was used for security operations. But folks, I found out what that money was actually used for. They didn't use that no damn money for security operation. Somebody decided to take that damn money and give it to their girlfriends. They took the money and gave it to their girlfriends. They did their personal things with the damn money. So shut the hell up with the damn hypocrisy about dropping it. That today you care about dropping it. You better close your damn hypocritical partisan mouths. The thing is so damn annoying. Unity Party must do everything they can to hold these people to account, get to the bottom of this case, bring these people to board, take them to court, bring all the evidence, prosecute them. If they are found guilty, put them in jail. But at the same time, those of you who are in government, those of you who supported people who were in government, who protected drug dealers here, you have no moral grounds, no moral authority to open your damn mouths and condemn anybody about not fighting drugs. Who you're defending? I know, not personally, I've met him a few times, Peter Malcolm King. I don't know his brother. I don't think I ever met his brother, Jamal King. And my heart sank, as it always does when something bad happens to a Liberian person. Especially, he's not a political person. He's not a partisan person. He's a businessman. And I like the guy. He's nice. He's affable. We've met one or two times. The last time we met, we were at a party, a mutual friend's party, birthday party. And we're sitting next to each other. We chatted a little bit. And he's a Liberian guy. Peter Malcolm King. The president suspended him yesterday as a member of the NOCAL board. Good. That's a good move by the president. But at the same time, it does not amount to guilt. But still, I'm praying for you, Peter Malcolm King. I'm praying that you were not involved. My brother, I'm really praying that this is some kind of mix-up. I am praying, Brother King, that this is some kind of mix-up. Because I don't like to see Liberians or any human being fall, especially when they're innocent. I'm really praying. Peter Malcolm King and his brother, who's the manager of the company, he's the CEO of the company, both of them, they struggled. It's not every day Liberian companies get a chance. They have a cargo handling contract with the airport. And I was so happy that Liberians got that contract. You know, because we always give these contracts to foreigners. So when a Liberian company gets it, it makes me happy. It gladdens my heart when I see Liberians win. So brother King, I just want to know that, I just want you to know that I'm praying that you're not involved, bro. I hope you're not. But if you are, bro, you should face the weight of the law.